Never save money. These were the first words my uncle told me. When I heard this, I could not believe it. Everyone always said, save every coin, keep your money safe. But my uncle looked me in the eyes and said, no, saving money will keep you poor. Learn to make money move. Let me tell you my story. In a small village near the mountains, there lived a boy. That boy was me. I had no father. I had no mother. They both died when I was very young. I lived with my uncle. He was a quiet man. He worked as a carpenter. His hands were rough. His clothes were dusty, but his mind was sharp. Very sharp. We lived in a tiny house. The walls had cracks. The door did not close properly. Life was hard every single day. One evening, I came home very hungry. I opened the pot on the stove. It was empty. I looked at my uncle and asked quietly, "Uncle, will we eat tonight?" He walked to the neighbor's house and came back with 2 small pieces of bread. He gave both to me. I said, "Uncle, what about you?" He smiled and said, "I already ate." But I knew he was lying. That moment changed me. I decided I would never let us go hungry again. The next day after school, I helped a shopkeeper carry heavy boxes. He gave me 3 coins. From that day, I worked every afternoon. I carried bags, I collected scrap metal, I ran errands. Some days were good, some days were empty, but I never stopped. One night, my uncle showed me a small wooden box. Inside were coins he had saved for months. I felt happy, but he shook his head. Today I went to buy wood. Last month, this money could buy 10 pieces. Today it buys only 6. The money did not move, but the prices moved. He said, "Saving money is like filling a bucket with a hole at the bottom. You keep filling, but it keeps leaking." Weeks later, my uncle got hurt at work. A heavy piece of wood fell on his leg. He could not walk. He could not work. I opened his wooden box. The savings were not enough. Not for food, not for medicine, not for anything. I sat outside and cried. The next morning, I went to the market. I saw a man selling fresh lemons. People bought from him quickly. I watched carefully. He bought lemons cheap from farmers and sold them higher at the market. Simple, nothing complicated. I took the last coins from my uncle's box. My hands were shaking. This was everything we had. I walked to the old farm outside the village. I bought as many lemons as I could carry. I brought them to the market and called out, "Fresh lemons! Juicy and cheap!" People walked past me. Nobody stopped. My heart was sinking. Then an old woman stopped. She bought 5. Then another person stopped. Then another. By evening, I had sold almost everything. I counted the money. I had made more than double what I spent. The same coins that were dying in a wooden box had just come alive. I ran home and showed my uncle. He sat up in bed and smiled. A real smile. He said, "Now you understand. Money sitting in a box just waits to die, but money that moves brings more money back with it." The next day, I bought more lemons. Then I added oranges, then tomatoes. I kept a small notebook. I wrote every coin spent, every coin earned. The numbers grew slowly, like a small stream finding its way through rocks. But it grew. I bought a small wooden cart. My uncle fixed it and painted it blue. People started calling me the little businessman. My uncle's leg got better. He started working differently too. He carved designs on furniture and sold them at higher prices. One evening, we sat together outside. My uncle looked at me and said, "You know the biggest lie people believe? That saving money makes you safe. It does not. It only makes you feel safe. Real safety comes when your money works even while you sleep." I looked at him and said, "You told me never save money. Now I understand. You did not mean never keep money. You meant never let money sit and do nothing." He put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Exactly. Save to start, but never stop at saving. A moving coin is worth more than 100 sleeping coins." I never forgot those words, and today I share them with you. Do not let your money sit in the dark, losing its power. Take whatever you have, no matter how small, and put it to work. One coin, one idea, one small step. That is all it takes. Money that moves will always find a way to grow. Money that sleeps will always find a way to disappear. This was my uncle's greatest lesson. Not from books, from life. And now it is yours. Your support gives us strength to create more stories. Please like and subscribe.